unmute myself. Hey, it still works. Everything's working. Unlike last time. As far as I know, the camera's tracking. Oh, I have a trash can in my way. Mostly set up. Mostly. Oh, there's the kit. What's that over there? Don't really need to open this yet. Oh, how can I share? I don't need a preview. Go away. I need to share my screen somehow. Do I have that set up? I don't think I do. I'm gonna bring up my paint scheme. Nope, that's not that's not the right one. Should be this one. That's not it either. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh, we've already oopsed it. Hey, Corbin. We've already oopsed it. I'm trying to bring up the colors I'm going to paint. I'm planning to paint, and I can't find the document. Let's save it as a... What's today? The 29th. I know I saved it. I saved it right before I left work. I guess the question is where I saved it to. Thought for sure I just threw it in my downloads. I know I did. Well, that's okay. We will... Oh, yeah? Non-paint along... Paint along. Not paint along, paint along. Yeah. That's a good way to do it. A lot of people do that in the community. Where is my team viewer? There it is. Oh no, I don't think I can. Shit. I don't think I can remote into my computer at work. I can remote here, but I don't think I can do it the other way. Ah, dang it. I know I saved this, but I don't see it. Didn't go to my desktop. It shouldn't. Nothing goes to my desktop. Black color. Oh man, this is not good. I mean, I guess it's not that big of a deal. I was just going to show all the options I came up with to paint the thing. But I think I know what I'm doing. Get this wiped off. Oh, some solder on there. Did some wiring in the old Miata. Come out here. You come out here. There you go. Oops, I'm knocking stuff off. The booth set up here. I'm still knocking things off. Yeah, it would be good if I knew what I was doing, huh? Yep, I definitely know what I'm doing. It's gonna be one of those nights. Excuse me? What? What? Who unplugged it? There we go. I feel like these guys have different delays. No, they're the same. Okay, never mind. Seemed like one was more delayed than the other. See, I don't see anything is saved today. Those are all... Okay, well, whatever. We deal with it. We deal. Where do I want this? Oh, right there. Oh, don't touch it. That's perfect. At least for now. Let's get... Oh, I should have got all these... I didn't think about it. I should have got all these pre-sticked. I also need to put a clear coat on this to finish it. But I should have pre-sticked. That's my bad. I didn't think about pre-sticking. Oh, should I glove up? I should probably glove up so I don't get finger juice all over everything. I don't know how far we'll get tonight anyways, but hopefully I can remember my color scheme. And it may have changed, or it may change as we go along too, because I was having a hard time deciding on it. So it may, depending on how it goes, you know, change our minds about how we're doing stuff. Stuff over. And we shall try a newish, anyway, painting method. Lots of them. I like the story that they tell of all the what previous things they have painted. Like that. Ooh, that's a pretty one right there. In this one. Hold there without letting go. I think so. Oh, what am I doing for these tiny ones? Never enough? I think I have enough. I think. At least for this model. Oh my god. This is like next level challenge. Oh my god, flip over. Keep sticking to my glove. There we go. Now actually grab, yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Grab it and try not to throw it across the desk. Please. We have it? We have it? That's better. There we go. Oh, only 2 dozen? Yeah, you definitely need more than that. I went through the arduous task of making all mine. I literally got these sticks from Walmart and I ordered a whole box of alligator clips and got some pliers and went to work. I'm not exactly sure what... You don't see the back of this, right? Doesn't it have a cap? Yeah, okay. So we can clip the back. Yeah, it is cheaper to make your own, but it is a pain in the ass, that's for sure. I have like way more clips than I guess I can hold in my stands, so there is that. That doesn't stick, that's got a cap over it, yeah, so we'll clip on to that. I need to remember to... I need some sticky tack. Uh-oh, what have I done with my sticky tack? Should be some over here, if my cable's long enough. Sticky tack, I need you. Okay. I got the printer cam up. I think that's a good size for it. Okay, that's all of one leg. The other leg going. I may... Can I fit this all in one rack? Maybe. Thinking maybe I can get all this on one rack and ready. And then I can prime it. After I prime it, I can stick the next group set while the primer dries. That sounds like a good idea. Some of these get really stuck together. Takes some force to pop them apart. should probably take this out of there. I'll just put it over here for now. Another one already. My thing was in the way. I don't like that. There we go. That's better. Not the brush, but most of these look pretty clean. I know there's some pieces in here that have some dust on them still. Let go. There's a tiny bit of sticky tack left on that one. Whoa! Oh, I'm glad my fingers were on top of that. Maybe I should just sticky tack it. Seems like it's gonna blast off. Be way easier as well. Smarter, not harder, right? There we go. I think I'm gonna do that to the other one too, just in case. There we go. And this is our last leg. Oh no, we got one more. One more leg piece after this one. Exactly. Takes a lot of work to be this lazy. Learning all these lessons and how to work smarter, not harder. It's a big time investment to be lazy. Ooh, don't grab it there. I need to paint that part. Okay, we have them all sticked. They've all been both legs have been both legs have officially been sticked. Let's grab paper towel to lay down. For all the stick stuff on. Why didn't I get my paints out? We got the new Kaleido paints from gallery to try. And my main color that I'm basing it off of is teal, and I don't have any teal, so we're going to be mixing some paint and discovering as well. Okay, put that away. We can put those away. Now the camera here, would be nice if we could maybe come this way a little and then like bend it in there. That's too much. That's not too bad. That's mostly center screen. Oh, I need to up my air pressure. I remembered. Which brush should I use? I don't know if this one's prepped. It is not prepped. Just use my nice one. Get the air hose in. Oh, under the desk we go. To my air regulator. I'm gonna try. Somewhere in there. I sprayed some at 15, and I wasn't sure if I liked it. Hey, Marks. And you're welcome. I put that emote. It was like just a standard sub emote, but I realized I had a couple similar ones on like the followers with Zaku's, so I moved the I think I moved the salute Zaku and put Jank in the follower, so nobody has to sub for it. Let me grab my paint. Do I have to put down? I'm gonna have to put down my headset. Also got my fan turned on just in case. It's starting to warm up already in here. Too many damn lights. Okay. We need the gray primer. Oh, look at that. It's like white and black because it's not been mixed yet. Hasn't even been opened yet. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. I was gonna have to take my glove off to do that. I hate when these bottles do this all the time. The little foil comes off, but then there's still the plastic stays behind. It happens to me like every time, and it doesn't matter. Seems like it doesn't matter what brand the paints are. It just always happens. Ooh, that needs that blade needs sharpened. That is a dull one. All right. I wonder if I can bend this in just a little more. I don't really need to be that far though. Are we zoomed in at all? Maybe that's what I need to do. Bring it out a tad bit. And then, oh my god, it like jumps in the zoom. Probably because of the damage. Oh yeah, the ones with the smaller bottles of in this set doesn't have that problem because it's got the droppers as well. But the big bottles don't. And the big bottles have the shitty droppers that get paint everywhere as well. There's some that have a little nub that like goes out to the side. The holes out to the side, they work. Those work way better. It's on my shaker. See if that helps. Since it's a new bottle. Looks pretty good. I'm gonna pick up these tiles I dropped before I damage them. And I might need them later anyways to decide on what metallic we're using. Okay. Got my pot. I didn't get my water. God damn it. Okay. I will be right back with the water. Alright, we good now. Hopefully. Hopefully I didn't forget anything else. Yeah. I need a dropper. Wait, I had a dropper that was good. Oh, hydration. No. Yeah, I should just leave that zoomed out all the way. It basically was anyways. You can stop shaking now. I think I made it worse. Stop wobbling. Okay. Let's run a little bit of their cleaner through to start, just to make sure. Build up camera range. Oh yeah, it's not fair to that camera, is it? Spoons. I need. Let's just go ahead and primer. I have 4 spoons right here. Let's just go ahead and primer all of them. I'm gonna need to test the paint I'm gonna mix, so we might as well just get some spoons prepped. And this stuff, from the little bit I've sprayed so far, hopefully with the higher pressure too, can just go straight in the brush. hair on there. You can basically just whack it on there. Do it a little light, I guess, because I'm used to acrylics doing that. But this stuff you can actually coat on pretty nicely. It's a very light gray compared to my other primer gray too. Okay, I'll leave that one. We'll just do this one heavier. Oh, I had a spit in there. Dang it. That's like a chunk of something. I wonder if that was already on the spoon. Let's give it a little flash dry there. For a second coat. A little dusting this time. No, it did. There was a spit right there. It did spit a little. I mean, I don't know if that last one was a spit, but I just saw one right there. It's really... that one's a lot smaller, though. I should probably wear my mask, I guess. These are actual acrylic, or actual acrylics. Acrylic doesn't mean water-based. These are actual water-based paints, though. Unlike my mission models that I really like, those are water-based, but they still have like chemicals in the kind of like, I forget exactly what the names of them are. They're kind of alcohol style, but not really alcohol. I forget what they are. But they're still classified as water-based. But they still have like a thing in them. These, as far as the bottle says, don't, because if they had that kind of chemical, they'd be required to put it on the bottle. There's my mission models primer. Yeah, it's quite a bit. This gray is quite a bit lighter than the mission models. You can see some light bleed through that. A lot more light bleed through that one too. It's a little, maybe I should put another coat on it. It's a little light. This one is. That's better. Is that kind of light on all of them? I don't know if it really matters. They're the color they need to be. Just so easy to see through the plastic on the spoons. Okay, spoons are good. Set those aside. Now let's actually spray some parts. Come out of there. Our first primed part. Sure it's, yeah. Sometimes you get the lighting just right or just wrong, I guess. Can't quite tell if it's actually covered.
Wow!
Oh, you know what? I'm already doing not what I wanted to do. That was quick, huh? I forgot. I was gonna do that new... Oh, shit! I don't know if it matters in the end because of how heavy the pigment kind of is, but we're gonna... But then I gotta do everything... I think we'll be good this way. I think the way I want to do it... So I need to go under this lip just a little bit. We're going to say I didn't mess up because in the end I don't think it'll change the color enough to matter. And that wasn't the main thing I was trying that was different anyways. Which is I'm going to try some shading with where you paint the whole piece in your base color or maybe a very slightly darker color than what you want. And then you do agree with that? And then you add in a little bit of white to lighten the color, and you spray it like in the center or on big flat areas to create a shading. And that's what I want to try with this. But that's why I was thinking of doing black primer and then white primer to make that color separation even more. But to do that style, you're actually supposed to use clear paints to go over the top of those, because otherwise you're just going to end up covering it up, which I'm not doing because I don't have any clear paints. So that's why I say I didn't mess up. Also, welcome, Hannibal. Welcome back. I guess I do have an oops to put on the board, though, because I don't have... I'll slap it up there. I don't have my color scheme that I spent like half the day and the weekend trying to decide how I was gonna do. That's just standard operating procedure. That's not an oops. This monitor needs to be turned. There we go. You know, I have the stream going on YouTube. I don't get anybody from YouTube that sees it, but I was just thinking, should I put, like, next time I do it, for the description for YouTube, should I just put, for the full experience, go to Twitch? Oh, these little circles are part of the foot. That sucks. Getting maybe not. Wondering if we're getting our first tip dry already. Oh no, it's gone. I think maybe it was almost to start tip drying there for a second and then decided better. They made better decisions. Setup though, yeah. The setup is okay. I don't mind the setup. It's all the cleaning That's what really gets you. Although if you're not painting a bulk of parts, if you're like if you're doing like minis or little models or whatever, and you just load in a little bit of color and like spray that little bit of color for like some highlights here, and then change to another color and spray some highlights here, and you're like moving through colors kind of rapidly, it's not as bad on the clean out because the paint doesn't have time to like really dry and gum up in spots. Because I always see people in like airbrushing videos would be like, this is how I clean my airbrush, and they're like, especially when using water-based stuff, they're like, I just put some water in the cup and swish it around and then it's perfectly good. It's like, I do that and the cup's still full of shit. That's because I'm spraying the same color forever and ever and ever, so it actually has time to dry like on the walls of the cup and stuff like that. And then when I'm cleaning it out, that skin that's in the inside of the cup peels out and goes down the airbrush and starts clogging it, and then it's problem after problem. Selling point after selling point. Yep. But you cannot brush paint like this. Just can't be done. If you're really good at brush painting, you can make it really smooth. But even with all the cleanup and stuff, the airbrush should still be quicker. Saw an airbrush the other day. Disposable needles that attach to paint. Oh, I may have seen that too. Is that like a newer thing? I saw a video pop up in my feed about some like weird new airbrush, and it kind of looked like that. I didn't watch it though because I just have my airbrush I use. I already have 3 of them, so I wasn't really interested in watching. It was new to you. Yeah, there was something. I don't know if it was something Display had. There's a newer kind of thing that seemed kind of like that. Yeah, I guess that's the big point, is just not having the cleanup, isn't it? I wonder how evenly it sprays though. Like how well it atomizes and everything. Because that's the real magic of the airbrush. Oh, it did much worse than others. Yeah, that I'm not surprised about. There's a lot of airbrushes that have come out. There was kind of one kind of gimmick to it or whatever, you know, like that, and they just never. It's always like a convenience thing, but they just never perform as well. Yeah, if you gotta replace stuff. I mean, I don't know how much those were, but that's always a thing too. Part of the convenience is always like some kind of consumable or something. It's also wasteful for the planet. We're in America. We don't care about that. Cap into a cleaning solution. Oh. Yeah, just let it soak. That could be alright. As long as it, like, can properly soak and stuff to get the stuff out, yeah. That's a good idea. Almost done with the legs here. I want to get my other airbrush going. We may. But the needle's just a little sticky on it. I need to. I haven't used it in a while. I need to clean it. I thought I got it. I thought I had all of them ungummed the other week, but I guess not. Itchy. Paint jar was kind of weird though, since it feeds from the bottom of the jar through a tube on the top. Oh yeah, so it's like siphon feed, right? Because it sucks from the bottom of the whatever it's in up through the tube. Those, before they did gravity fed airbrushes, they were all siphon feed. I had an old siphon feed one, and my god, I will never use one ever again. Because if you want to complain about cleanup, you can't complain about the cleanup of this compared to those. You paint in the little straw, you have to get the straw completely clean, you gotta clean out the jar. I guess technically the jar might be somewhat easier to clean, because you can just put some stuff in it and like scrub it all around and everything, but to get that tube clean and to get, it was just, and then you gotta open it up with the paint in there and like you drip paint everywhere. It's just a mess. I haven't had, as far as I can tell, I haven't had any like major tip dry yet. I need a little bit more paint, I think. I don't think we're quite gonna finish this run. No, we won't. Put just a little more in here. Give Corbin a sound clip there, I guess. Oh, yep. With that cap style, it's already happening. Paint everywhere. Well, this Friday I'm heading back to the track in the Meader. Last track day of the or weekend, I guess, but whatever. Last track session of the year. Yes, I have. Been a very, very, very long time ago, but I have in a few different times in a few art classes. That would have been like middle school to high school age when I did it, because I always did in the summertime. I always did like school put on art classes or whatever. Seriously thought that was a bit redeem sound. Oh, the weird sound I made? I don't know if that is. Unless they're I know what you're thinking of. It was when I was doing a what did we call those? Like build versus chat thing. I wonder if that may still be in my OBS. I know exactly what you're talking about. This has to be it. Let's see, it's in the redeems. Redeems.
One for all! 1,000,000%!
Did Marks miss out on that one? It's when we did the little simple builds and chat does a redeem to do. I mean, that was the blah, 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 blah kind of sound. Chat would redeem, and I would have to do a step from the simple kit, take a break from my kit to do a step from that kit, and then we'd have a race to see who could finish their kit first. We've done 3 of them so far. I still have another kit to do one with. The last one we did the Deku build, and I don't know, people from chat weren't redeeming as much as they did on the other ones, so it was kind of a letdown that time. So maybe it's ran its course, I don't know. But I do still have one more kit. It's a Pokemon's it's an Eevee, that's what it is. Think I got enough primer on this? I've been painting that one for a while. Man, my finger's already getting sore. Not a good sign. Oh, and I got the Hannibal lean in my chair. When I get sore doing that, I need to sit up straighter. The kind of problem is my left leg runs into the leg of my table, so then I lean to like get more over here. I need to just sit with my leg up against it, I guess. The JoJo cherry licking sound? I don't remember that. We will find out tomorrow if I should be wearing a mask right now. I'm gonna say yes, I should be. But we'll see how much the paint dust. Because even if it's water-based, if I paint a massive stuff without a mask, I can tell the next day. I can feel it in my throat. A little stretch. Oh, I still didn't get I still didn't get a sound on the posture check. We will eventually fix that one of these days. Mark sent me one that gave me an idea but it's a little too aggressive for what I want. So I might find something slightly less aggressive that's kind of basically the same. We're going to be right at the end of our paint here. It's going to be pretty well done, I think. Almost perfect, actually. I think it's already covered, but I'll do a little, give it a little spritz. A little spritzing. A little extra spritzing. Yeah, exactly. You get a PM like, oh, I should have worn a mask. No, it's when I can tell it with the, I'm already coughing. With the acrylics, it's not bad. It's just, I can just feel it in my throat. It may have been tip dried slightly. Because blasting that water through there just opened it up more than it was. I almost just took my fresh water and put it straight into my jar. Oh, that's why you want stretch to set posture. Good call. Good call. Maybe I should just get rid of posture check and have a hybrid. Stretch and posture. See all these, there's all these little crumblies in there. And then they're gonna get inside and start clogging shit up. Let's get some of their cleaner. And I made me a new brush for this and cut the handle off because I liked the length and stiffness of the bristles. And the brush is already ruined anyways. And we can go in and give the needle a little wash. Oh. There we go. Okay. Wada. It actually looks pretty good. I shouldn't have done that. That was dumb of me. There's stuff in those bristles, dummy. Alright, we'll throw just a little cleaner in there. It's already clean, but I'm gonna let it sit for a second, so throw a little bit of cleaner in there. While she sits, and now, what do we do? These are dry. I bet these are like, I bet I could paint these right now. They look, do I dare touch one? Oh yeah, like the ones I started with, they're dry to the touch. But I want to fill out this other block, so we're gonna stick up. We're gonna stick up the torso. Your French suits. Well, I was working with the teal color, trying to come up with a. I do have that on. That might be good enough to guide us. I do have that on in a Discord channel. I'm not confident that's gonna hold. We need our sticky tack. How did I lose it already? There it is. We need our attack back. This music's been okay so far. I found a channel on YouTube called Mobius FM. And for the vibe we usually go for, it's been pretty decent so far. Let's get this whipped up real quick. Actually, here, let's put this over here. You don't have to reach as far. See, I'm still trying to learn how to not do things the hard way. I just said we were doing the torso. I did one part of the torso, and then I started doing an arm. What was that? It won't really matter if these are together or not, but put them together for now. Is the head. Look at me go. I'm in the flow state. Uh-oh. Not anymore. Okay, we're back. Boom, boom, boom. Whoa, almost dropped it. That one, we need some sticky tack. I assume that's where a shoulder goes. I don't remember what part that came out of. It almost has to be a shoulder. Yeah, that's where the arm ball goes into. The shoulder ball. Okay, we got one more of those. Let's do that one. Or the... Yay, ads are gone for a while. It's goddamn ads. By the way, if anybody hasn't seen yet, you can now pause and rewind on Twitch. You just either have to be a sub to the person that you're watching or have Twitch Turbo. Which once again shows how OP Twitch Turbo is. No ads and all the functionality of anyone you watch. It's also something you got to get used to if you're not used to it. If you're a chatter, anyways, because then you see something you go away from your computer for a little bit, see something happen, and you're like, oh, I want to chat about that, and then you realize, oh, I'm 30 minutes behind on the stream. It does seem kind of shitty that it's not just a feature, you know. You have to either be a sub or turbo. But also Twitch has never been in the black on revenue, so I mean, I guess they gotta try to make some money somehow. Look at all these sticks we got. Headpiece. We are cruising right now. Then we can get back to painting. I think maybe I'll prime these. That's a connector. I don't have to sticky tack that. I think we'll prime these and then start fiddling with the paint. Try to get the teal color I want. We're basically just going to try to... I don't have anything anywhere near close to teal. So we're going to take the basic colors and we're going to try to mix white, blue, and yellow. Some white and blue with just a little bit of yellow to give it just a little hint of green to it. Leave these in here. I don't quite have enough room for the arms. I have enough sticks, but I don't quite have enough room on the stand. Okay. Every time I do this, I'm like, why don't I just lay them down on the paper? And then I realize, oh, I might not have space. I might run myself out of space and not know how much I can hold without putting them in the holder first. I think I'm already going to mask up. I think I can tell already. But I did also turn my pressure up a little bit for this paint, which means there's more bounce back off the parts. Because I don't remember it affecting me this, or feeling it this early. Oh yeah, a Xeon mask would be great. At least it's this kind of, like, it doesn't distort my voice a whole bunch, you know? The only problem is getting the nose to seal properly. This is a brand new one. Okay, I think we're good. Getting the nose sealed properly so my glasses don't keep fogging up. Alright, put this on the side. I could just paint this mask. Just paint it while it's on my face. We could paint a Gundam mask real quick. I just point the airbrush around. I could do it in the camera. I could look in the camera. Just start doing it. Because I know it's... Oh yeah, probably, yep. Basically everything fogs. Cool, that'd be great. I mean, well, yeah, I'd have to take my glasses off first. So I don't want to coat the lenses. I could give myself some rouge, you know, like give me some rosy cheeks right here. Could paint a nose. All right. My needle not returning all the way? Not quite. It's spraying a little bit. What's going on there? Well, yeah. See, I'm not pulling the trigger at all. And it's painting. Clean. Might just be a residual from in here. Let's clean this out and see. Nope. God damn it, I just filled it up too. Well, let's got too many things to hold. Give this a proper cleaning up here. It's not a problem I normally have. Usually the needle has no problem seating properly. For what we're doing, it's not really that big a deal, but it's gonna possibly dribble paint in there. Yeah. This is just primer, we'll just deal with it right now. It won't really affect what I'm doing. And then we'll clean it and reseat the needle when we're done with the primer. Ooh, that's flowing more than it did before. Have to be a little easier on the trigger there. You can paint heavy with this, but that was like extra heavy. You bet your entire bank account, huh? I mean, I guess I would have to get at least some in my eye, so you wouldn't be wrong. Stop leaning. Okay, these are separate pieces inside. That's kind of nice for what I'm planning. Ew, the paint did not like sticking up there. That focuses. That's underneath and it doesn't show. And another couple light coats probably fix it, but there's something on that plastic it does not like. Yeah, it looks fine after some coats, but if I had to mask that part, I would be a little scared of it. Maybe I should use a chair without armrests. Oh, the eye. just leave that over there. I'm not gonna deal with it right now. I gotta see if I can get that lens out. I don't know if I can. Oh! Oh! The camera flashed, but it didn't actually shut off. Oh! There it goes. Did the lens stay? No, the lens... These armrests probably can come off. But I don't want them to normally. And I just... See, then that's why I think it feels like it's something in the switch. Because I literally just switched it to off. And it popped back on right when I switched it off. Then I'll like touch it. And it'll come back on. Is it gonna stay this time? It's staying for this second. Yep, there's the jink. It was worth it. It was all worth it. Could try to replicate the jink, but I might break it. It might extra jink it. Right here. Oh, I need more primer. I need a little more than that. A little more than that, he says, as he adds like 3 drops. Oh, there's an Ollie cat. Brushing my legs. He has arrived. Lots of angles to this piece. It's probably all covered, but I'm afraid I'm gonna miss a spot. Alright. Time to let the Ollie out. I will be right back. Okay. Cat has been dealt with. Is that all bubbles down there? What is going on? Airbrush sounds like a machine gun. Give it a little rinse before I put more primer in. Oh, and we can check on the needle while we're doing this too. You know what? Let's just take the cup out. Ooh, 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 ooh. Tip check. Here's one of my little cups right here. Put a little cleaner in. We can do that. I probably should have wiped the brush off before I put it back in the cleaner. That was probably not the smartest thing. Get out of there. Just one little piece in there. There we go. Okay, with the cleaner in there, let's try the needle. It's hard to like twist it because the gloves grip each other. Better, but it's still doing it. Spring's already pretty much as tight as it goes. That's not helping. Oh, is that loose? No, still doing it. Back that off back to where it was. The needle, a little wipe down. I kind of want to take this cap off. Good God, I don't know if I can. There it goes. Success. Ew, I don't like that. Some fresh stuff in there. Okay, now if it still doesn't see, we'll try nozzle cleaner. It's barely doing it, but it is still doing it. Oh, wait. Oh, we're good. It may still be very light. The lightest of lightly doing it. Let's try the nozzle thing real quick. I don't hardly ever use this nozzle thing. outside of it cleaned off there. Although maybe it wasn't sealed tight enough and someone was sneaking in the airways. That could be too. Get my secret knife out. My shank. My hidden shank. I don't know if that did anything, but we'll see. Purple is supposed to be the sneaky color? Oh! Uh-oh! Uh-oh! Oh, I see it! I have extras too, so if I didn't find it, no biggie, but... It's a little PTFE ring that seals it. And it decided to escape. There we go. Oh. Hang on. I think there's something in there. Okay. Put this back together before I lose any more bits. Or lose any bits, I should say. Work logic. Oh. Well, red does make everything faster. Red adds horsepower to your car. Little dried on chunk there. Well, I do plan to use some purple in this build. There we go. 100% now. Yep. And if not, well then, whatever. But as of now, it is back to its former glory. Now we had to waste time on that. Come on. Now this is the hard part. Come on. Where's the thread at? Come on. Okay, it doesn't take this long. There it goes. Oh, you know what? I bet there was a slight leak in there because my paint was bubbled in the cup. I had just added some, so it shouldn't have been fitting like that. There must have been a small leak that bubbled it, pushing air back through the brush. That makes more sense why it had bubbles in there now. Science. It all makes sense now. Packages. I don't really know what of this shows. It might just be this like bottom side. Because this has stuff attached to it all over the place. Sure, I'm excited to go to the track this week, though. Try to blow up my car again, you know. It's always fun. Best part is I had to get off work a little early today. And since I have to go to the track, that means I will not be working Friday, because I will be going to the track. So not only do I get to go to the track, but it makes a short work week. I'm just thinking this makes me think of the double cockpit orange ship that flies. It's in Star Wars with oh, what's the guy? Anyways, but then I thought, no, actually that just looks like a frog. Frog's face. It would bother me that I can't think of that guy's name now. In the floating city. Lando, yes. Yes. If I remember right, he flies that orange double cockpit ship and like picks up Skywalker off the when he's like hanging off the bottom. I think that's the ship he's in. Right, that's good. Das ist good. Gut. Yeah, the frog. Yep. It's definitely froggy. To figure out what color to do these thrusters. Might have to do that new titanium alloy we have. Got about an hour left. Doing all right on time. I see my print has stopped. I don't know if I should take time to go change that. Well, I don't know if it'll finish. No, that should finish before I go to bed. The next one. Must have just had ads. It's off for 25 minutes. We'll probably need a little more primer in there. Does seem to be spraying better since I upped the pressure a little bit. I had a little bit of the color scheme. I don't know. I think I got a little ambitious with what colors go where and how much masking I might have to do. And the whole point of painting the Leo was supposed to be like it's a simple, quick thing. So I don't know. We'll see how this goes. May not paint it quite how I had it planned either. Can land in Kansas. Well, hopefully not on top of me. Oh, I need like a couple more drops. Does this sit like that or like this? I think it's like that. So this bump that comes out. Yeah. Okay. It's still, I didn't quite get the nub. I missed the nub marks on that one. Oh well, it's just a Leo, right? We haven't painted in a while. We're just getting the back in the swing of things. It's just a Leo. It's just a Zaku from a different series. Basically all it is. I can't say it's just a Zaku though. That doesn't seem right. Not fair to the Zakus. Ooh, yeah, we had a little tip dry there. That just opened up. Okay, before I perfectly clean this out, first let's put tip back on so I don't smash the needle into anything. And we're going to take this and an X-Acto knife and just see if we can get this lens to pop out. Ah, I got it. Yes. We did it, Reddit. Okay, put a couple drops in there. Got one big eye. It basically looks like a TV screen. Is what I always thought of it as. Like they have a big CRT on their head. Daft Punk Zaku, yeah. Mentioning the Daft Punk Zaku, though, just reminds me of how badly I want the concert Zaku. It's so cool. I was so paranoid of smashing the needle there. Okay, put this back before I stab myself. More water. Now we get the fun part of trying to mix up our paint. If we can find a color we like. Onto unknown territories. Oops. Got primer all over my airbrush. You have to give the body a clean when I'm done. Their cleaner seems to work pretty well for their own paint, as you would imagine it should. Big blob stuck there. Oh, I'll put this lens in there where I cannot lose it. I don't know yet whether I'm going to leave the lens as a how it is, or if I'm going to paint some kind of reflective thing over it. Don't know yet. I'll probably do a reflector underneath it, and then we can lay the lens on top and see if that yellow color goes with what we're painting or not. Probably won't really matter that much. Okay, come on now. Oh. Oh, there it goes. Okay, airbrush. Sit in here. I can take this mask off for a bit. Oh. Now we will need white. We will need blue. Oh, you can't really quite see those. We will need white. We will need blue. And we will need some yellow. Is there other colors that might help? Like, you just tried to steal my glove. Like bright yellow. Would bright yellow? No, it's not as saturated. We want the most saturated colors. Oh, we could start with a bright blue though, instead of just normal blue. That could help. That could possibly help. Azure blue. Let me look and see which one is supposed to be the brightest, because I feel like I remember it surprising me. What did I do with the... But they were over... Oh yeah, they are over here. Oh, now the camera's not focusing again. It knows where my face is because it sees it. I see the box around it. Okay. Got our colors here. So that's bright blue, that's azure blue. See, azure is actually lighter, but I think it's not as saturated. So let's go. Oh, you can't see any of that. There we go. So azure versus bright. I think we'll do bright. I don't have the sky blue. Okay, the bright... Oh, I already took that out, bright blue. Mix up all Z paints. Oh, I get to use my cup dispenser I made. Oh, it works so well. I'm so happy with that one. I added more stuff to my wall of 3D printing since last week. I pretty much have it done. I was making these shelves, whatever, on the screen over here. Is that right? Well, it's correct in in the top-down one. It's not correct in the face cam. Let's see what this paint looks like off the tip there. Oh yeah, that looks pretty saturated. Compare that with the just regular blue. All the blues in this are actually pretty dang nice. This one should be a little darker if it's, yeah. And it is. But this will be the most saturated because it's pure blue. So I don't know. Maybe I should just use that. Uh-oh. I don't know which cap was which. This is this one. Because this one already had a mess in it. Maybe we'll just use regular blue instead of bright blue. Plus, if we made it from just a base blue, it'd be easier to replicate if I ever wanted to in like different, well, even in different brands, they're just base colors aren't really the same, so never mind. That doesn't make any sense. But when I refill colors, it'd be easy just to say, hey, I need more of my primaries that I use for mixing stuff. Okay, the yellow's shaking up. That's like freaking yellow too. Woo. I may have to go through and like paint the triangle, or at least put a dot on the top of all these, so I have a sample of what they look like dried. Bastard yellow. This son of a bitch. Won't paint over shit. The white shaking up here. Okay, what I think I'm going to do, this is just plain, yeah, plain white. What I think I am going to do is we're going to start with the blue. Nope. I say what I mean, and I mean what I say. I'm gonna have to know my ratio if I need to make more of this. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll do 10 blues. Wishes it wasn't autocorrect. If you look in the Discord under stream spam, I think you'll see what he's talking about. Okay, we did. Oh, let me get my little stir stick here. We did 10 of those. Let's try. Well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably not going to be nearly enough white, but let's see. I'm afraid it's going to end up being like not very saturated. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll go half and half. See how this comes out. Yeah, it's still way too dark. Let's do 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're 10 blue, 15 white right now. Blue, like, really, really takes over in colors. Okay, we're in 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10 and 20. Let's go ahead and start adding a little yellow. It's still not bright enough, but let's add a little yellow because we're gonna want a little greenish tint to it. This could just be a major fail, and who knows, you know. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll try to go for 5 just to keep things kind of somewhat even. That may be way too green. $10.25, yep. And that is too green. Okay. Too green and also not bright enough. Let's try to brighten it first, and then we'll try to reach the green. So we're at 20 white. Let's do 25. So 2, 3, 4, 5. I probably need to just go straight to 30, but yeah, let's do 5 more to get to 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually not awful. I was envisioning something more saturated, though. That's the only problem. This just may not work out. Hey, that looks like oil weight almost. Instead of 5W30, it's 30W5. Was gonna do 1 drop of blue. Boop. All right. Let's do one more. At least one more. Don't know if I'm happy with it. Should we go, let's go for a lucky 13 on the blue. Oh, it kind of does. It's greener than my gloves. Maybe we should make it a 14 blue so then we can reduce the ratio. Although we still have a 5 on the yellow, so that doesn't reduce. We could make that a 6. Let's make the yellow a 6. And also add another blue to make that 14. Then we can reduce the ratio if we want to. Kinda liking that. Is that bright enough though? Okay, so we'll remember 715.3. Should I put that? Should I spray some of that? I don't know. It's kind of what I want. Maybe just a touch more white. I'm really afraid of desaturating it. Where we're at on the white. Let's do 2 white. Oh, that's gonna fuck up we can't work off that ratio anymore though. We have to go back to the original ratio while we do this. So it'll be 16, yeah. It'll be 1 at that ratio, but 2 at the high one. So we're doing 2 drops. 1, 2. See how that comes out. Probably won't be much different because the white doesn't do too much. But that is... Yeah, we'll try this. It's starting to desaturate, but it did lighten it slightly. Is that blue enough, though? I really don't want it to be super green. Where are we at on the blue? Oh man, 2 more blue might be too much. I'm gonna do 1 blue just see what happens, and then we'll do 2. It's gonna kill the white I put in it as well. But we can always put more white. That's not big. Yep, I'm gonna add the second blue. So this will make the scaled down one 8. And then our white is at 16. Let's do, at least, we'll do 2 more whites to make that 17. To make up for that blue we put in there. At least 2 more whites. Still feel like it's too green. I mean, it's definitely teal, but I wanted more of a blue teal. This might be more like turquoise. Oh, this is annoying. I'm gonna do 2 blues, so add 1 to that. Better, I think. Man, looking at this color, it starts to like really work on your eyes. Let's go add 1, make that a 10. I'm gonna add 2 more. Thank you for keeping track of this, by the way. I could probably keep it in my head, but you know. Am I crazy, or is that all the exact same color? Even though they're clearly have different amounts of paint in them. It is getting more blue in the cup, though. I think we may settle on that. As long as that's bright enough. I feel like it's not going to be... Yeah, that's too dark. Yeah, it's hard through a monitor as well. I added 4 white, by the way, so that's 2. I might add 2 more to make, because that made it 19. I'll add another 2 just to make it 20. Make it a little easy, except for that yellow, that pesky yellow. It'd be nice if we could do the yellow to reduce it yet again, but then we will be screwed because it will be too green. Okay, this is better. Let's do a little test. We have our ratios, so let's do a little test spray and see what comes out. Bastard yellow is at it again. Let's put that back in there. Okay. We'll spray. I think like the main suit. Ooh, there's some like there's a little lip of blue in there that's not mixed in. I'm afraid it's gonna wash into the wash into the cup and spray differently. Okay. It looks like pretty bright in here, and then I put it on this white napkin, and then it looks like super dark. Okay. I suppose now we can't add to it, because that'll screw up the ratio. We might have to just go back in with the same ratio in a fresh cup. That's what we'll have to do. Not might. No might about it. I could spray a spoon, I guess. Let's spray a spoon. I mean, like, spraying the part doesn't really matter because it's basically the same color. It's gonna it'll cover it, but let's just do a spoon. Then we can get a bigger picture of it as well. Why are you jamming right now? I definitely got some shit in the needle. It's spraying little bits of something out. Something in the gun. That's not good. Spray, you son of a bitch. I don't think this will help it. Because I don't think that's where the problem is. I think it's jammed inside. With the stuff I saw come through it, yeah, it's jammed on the inside. Let's try to move the needle a little bit. Come on. I have to take it. I don't know what I got in there, but I definitely got something in there because there's little bits coming out. There it goes. That might work. Let's try to do the same thing, but a little bit lighter. There's still some in there. Let's make sure we really coat this. Okay. I feel like it needs to be a little lighter. Spraying now. Maybe I got that junk cleared out. Got my cleaning cup here. Oh, okay. My finger's a little tender because I decided to touch it to a grinder. I was working on my car yesterday. And it's been mostly fine, but every once in a while I touch it just right and it just sets it off. I guess thankfully the grinder was like slowing down. Because I had just turned the power off to it and I was like switching which hands I was holding it in. And I just barely touched the disc on the end of my finger. But now the A-arms on my Miata, the A-arms shouldn't peel the inside of the wheel away when I'm at full lock on the steering. So, you know, I got that going for me. Oh, I forgot to wipe off my stirrer. Let's get this buildup out of here. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Come on. There we go. All right, we need another cup. We're going to do the same thing. But lighter. So we were at 1023. That's white. This is yellow. Give these a reshake. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One, two, three. Wonder what that looks like without any white in it. Also, I'm not exactly sure this was 10 drops because I looked away on the 5th one. I assume it dropped. Yeah, it's pretty green. Maybe this is where we should fix it. We're 10 and 3. Let's do 2 more blues. Although I don't know. I did kind of like that color. I mean, it still looks pretty damn green. Okay. So we're 12 and 3 right now. And now we go for the yellows. Or the yellow. The whites. Don't do the yellows. And we should have 20, and we're going lighter, so we're probably going to just do 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, 20, 21, 22 maybe? That was like a squirt. 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Yeah, I was just going straight to I was going straight to 30. So we're 12:33. So it's definitely brighter. But see, now it's not just brighter, it's desaturated. But it may still be saturated enough to be viable. Let's see. This is kind of more the color I was looking for. It's no longer 1+1? What? It is 1+1. I started over on the ratio, just straight up, so it's just what I put in is what it is, which is 12. I did 12 on blue, right? I didn't just do 10? Pretty sure I did 12. Yeah. So yeah, it's 12:33. Yeah. Oh yeah, this might be a winner. Let's see. And the brush is also spraying way better, so that helps. Oh, we might finalize this one. Oh, now they just put a bunch of shit in there. I don't know what's in there. I don't know if I'm like scraping up some of the plastic out of the cup. I don't know what's going on with that. Oh yeah, if you do it by a third. Yeah. True that. That works out nicely. So here's the 2. I think the lighter is what I want. Put a white behind that so they actually... Well, now that it's drying, it doesn't look much different. I think we'll send it though. And then let's see what I'm gonna have a purple with it. Let's check the purples. Because I do have 2 in here. I have a hibiscus and just purple. I'm going to guess just the normal purple, probably. Empty the brush out before we get too carried away. I'm not gonna have any time to paint stuff because we're gonna be messing with the colors. Take that out. Yeah, I'll have them locked in, yeah. I was just hoping to put some color down. Which I guess we still will. I just... I also have to figure out what ones use this color. I wonder if that's little bits of paper towel that's getting through there. I don't know what the little fibers or whatever it's blasting out is. Oh, are you getting Stormbringer? I have a Stormbringer. I'm kind of thinking about that being my next build. But I will build it with the gym head instead of the Gundam head. Because I like gyms. Gyms and Zaku's. I like all the grunt suits. I really need a Jesta. Okay, let's try these purples. Yeah, my Stormbreaker build. If I'm done by with this by then, I hope I am. I don't plan on this being a long build. Okay, this is the purple. Pretty busy, yeah. Stormbringers. Of course, I haven't built it yet, so I don't know how the build is, but I think it's a really cool looking kit. I also have a what was that one called? It's not the Calamity. I talked to Corbin about it last time at the end of the stream. What was the name of that? I always forget. Impulse. It's a P-Bandai Blast Impulse. I thought that was one that you might like, Marks, because it's got big cannons. They're like laser cannons, so they're kind of like not quite as intimidating as like a regular big ass cannon, but they're taller than the Gundam is. I think there was a Calamity. Yeah, I do have a Calamity. Yeah, he's the one with the like hammer pick thing. Okay, yeah, the Hibiscus is going to be too bright, which I figured. Okay, now we know. But how dark is this purple? Good God. Some of these new bottles, the caps are really on there. They definitely weren't coming off in the factory. It should be alright. Nice / okay. Yeah. I figured you'd like it's not an amazing looking one. But I figured you would like the style. Yeah, the Buster Mort, yep. There we go. It's a nice purple. It is definitely purple, I can say that. Fanta purple? Like the drink? So the purple, I'm planning just to be like a very small accent color on certain spots here and there. I wanted to make sure what it actually looked like. The only other thing to figure out, oh, there's not really much to figure out. There's kind of an off-white I wanted to use on just a couple pieces, and then the most of the rest of it was like a light gray. So I think we're going with this color, and then the purple will be little accents. And then we'll figure out the other stuff. But before we go, I want to paint some of these parts in our new color that I have already forgot. So if we 410-1, might as well times that by 3 just to do the full ratio. Ads are disabled for 34 minutes. Oh, nice. Could do that in the same cup. Just add to the same cup. That should work, right? So we're gonna do the three times. 1, 2, 3, 4. I just. It didn't drip, it squirted again. That was for 4, so we'll say that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're gonna be all screwed up. Gotta love it. 1, 2, 3. I will say that would not happen with my Mission Models paint bottles. They have, I don't know if they just like got lucky with the bottles that they use, or if they like proprietarily made bottles for it, or maybe just searched a bunch of bottles till they found one. Their bottles, I have not had a better squeezing bottle than Mission Models paints. Like, the control you have over the squeezes is just amazing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Yes, the squeeze control. They were, and that's one of those things like, I don't know, you squeeze these are okay, but you squeeze these and Vallejos and whatever, and you're just kind of like, yeah, it's just squeezing. But then you actually, and then you use Mission Models one, and then you get it. Then you're like, oh, I get it. I understand now. Although, you know, most people, or I wouldn't say most, a lot of people just buy the paint color that they want to use and they don't mix it, so they don't have to really worry about that. Okay, let's use a little spoony side this time. Another chicken silvered, all right. Getting stuff done. I mean, this looks right. Looks close enough. Yeah, like, if I had a teal, I would just use a teal. But I don't have one, and I don't think... I wanted to specifically test Kaleido colors, and I don't think they have a teal, like, at all in their color range yet. because it's brand new and they haven't. They have mecha colors and car colors, and then just like primary colors. So, like the whole point, I bought an almost $200 paint set, so I wouldn't have to mix paint. And here we are, the very first thing I paint. I wanted to do a color that I don't have. Big surprise, right? A pearl dark green that looks teal in the bottle. That's kind of like this, check this metallic out. So this is pink copper. I don't hear the ball moving. Shouldn't be that stuck up. There it goes. Make sure my fingers are clean. So like, you can see how red and crazy that looks. That's how it comes out. It's like, it's weird. It's not even close. Also, it's not red copper. Not to me. It looks like way too pink rose gold. And their copper just looks like bronze to me. Hey, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the Zaku army. Mystical Sky Wizard. Oh, that's a great name. We're finally going to lay down my color I decided on. We got some stuff primed earlier. I need to... Well, it's too late to start my other 3D print now. Let's take that 3D print off the screen real quick. Because that doesn't need to be there. It's not running. It already finished. Do the old trick. Oh, hold. Scoop. The hold and scoop. Speaking of paint bottles, it's been having a good experience with army painter bottles. Oh yeah, I haven't tried any army painter yet. Other friends to stay away from Citadel paints. I haven't ever used Citadel paints. They're good paint. But I know everybody gets frustrated with the caps that are on them. Because I think they flick paint when you try to open the cap. It like throws paint. Because the cap has like a little scoop built into it, made for like dipping your brush into, kind of thing. Yeah, the pots. Yeah. All right, we are spraying. I don't know if I can really do a... Kind of blends in with my glove. I mean, you can kind of see it. We usually do... It's been a long time. I don't know what to do. Maybe I'll just skip it. We usually do some glove art, but... kind of running low on time anyways. Ooh, don't set those down. We're going to set that down right into the paint. That should be good enough. It's just a Leo. I always got to try to make everything too perfect. It's just a Leo. It's not a big deal. Need this part. We need this, I think. And this, I think. Definitely this. These, maybe. We might respray these, but we probably will do these. Where's the other one? There it is. We need this. Need these. Don't need that, don't need that. Probably need this. I don't remember where that goes. Is that in the chest somewhere? Or is that the... Oh, that's the dick flap kind of area. This goes in the head. We need that. The rest of this, I think we don't need. And then depending on how much paint we have in here, we can start working on the legs. Alright. What kind of airbrush? I'm using a Gallery Mobius, the 0.3 nozzle. I don't even need the top flap. Look at that. That's easy. And we're trying the gallery paints out. I ordered a big set to play with. Oh, printer! Not... Jesus, I can't read. It's a Cheaty Plus 4. I'm sorry. I can't read sometimes. Oh my god, are you serious? Yeah, all the fumes from the completely water-based paint. Why are you doing this to me right now? It was spraying so fine. Maybe there was something in that cup. Because the stuff I've mixed and shot out of that cup has been weird. Because I cleaned it out, but it had... I noticed some little fibers that came out. Good God. You freaking serious? We could pour this into a clean cup so I don't lose it, I guess. Hoping sometimes you can get it to clear. Here, let's try a quick tip clean. I don't think that's going to help it, though. Nope.
What?
Son of a bitch!
I didn't do anything! I didn't do anything! I didn't do it! I didn't do anything! I didn't do anything wrong! Ah, what the
Scrape the cup. Oh, you mean in this? Yeah, that's probably what I did. Because I also broke the rule and didn't mix in a fresh cup. So we will do a fresh cup right here. And then I dump the paint out and it starts spraying. It's not perfect though. Let's give it a quick rinse. Yeah, that's what I almost wonder if I don't think it should be able to scrape the plastic up from the cup, but the two test colors I sprayed, it's really hard to see in the finish, but you could see it when I was spraying it. It shot some like fibers of something out. So something was in there. Yeah, the dry paint on the sides probably got scraped. But when I was doing those, I didn't scrape those in. I had just mixed them in the cup. But I don't know, maybe I did still get some dried paint in there somehow. I did it like right away, so I didn't think it had long enough, but maybe it did. Really just this last bit, the the rest of the time it's been alright. Besides the little spray issue we had before was because I took the cap off and it loosened the oh, what you call it? The part behind the cap. It loosened it just enough that it got a little leak, and that's what caused it to do the thing earlier. Yeah, it's the yellow's fault. That bastard yellow. There we go. That should be good enough for now. Of course, we'll lose half of our paint from it sticking to all the walls, but I can at least get a couple of these painted before I gotta go to... Woo! Make sure I have an idea that they're what I want. So much better. I just need to not be so stingy with my paint sometimes, you know? Try to get like every little ounce out of it, and usually causes more problems than it does just to use what I use. Oh no, not again. I really should have just fully cleaned it. Is that the same color? I mean, it's gotta be. Where's that? Here it is. Yeah. Of course, there's still probably bits in the paint that I just put back in too. Because that was the problem to begin with, but whatever. Spraying well enough for this little bit. Some little scratch lines in that one from the sanding. I kind of think I still want the color lighter, but we're gonna go with that. It'll be all right. Heard one bit. Does that... Isn't that supposed to play a sound? Or did I get rid of that? Did I get rid of the Wii? Kind of feel like maybe I got rid of it because it was spammed or something. Can't remember. Ooh. Or it could just not be working. But everything else works, so I don't know why that wouldn't. Might be all I have paint for. Because if I can't fully paint something, it doesn't really matter because we'll just mix more and do it later. Might have enough to do this piece. What time is it? 9:11. I need to get out of here. Running over on time. I did have enough though. Alright. Set those over there. Put these to the side so I don't destroy them. Pull this back down. Don't have the quantity for the trip. Oh, the 69 bits? Yeah, we do have a Discord. There's like hardly anyone in it, but I can post a link, or somebody else can post a link probably. We have some Gundam stuff on there. I'm trying to remember if I show you my last Zaku real quick, just so you get an idea. Bring these nice completed kits over by the fresh paint. That's the smart idea, right? So this is the Barbie I did. And it was just, you know, standard paint scheme. And this one was all Mission Models paints, which was that the first one I did, all Mission Models? Maybe? I really like their paint. And then this was the Zaku. This one took forever with like all the candy reds and stuff, but I really like this one. Especially the Heat Hawk and the gun and everything. We actually were just, this one's still not finished. I had to take a break from streaming for a long time. No, these ones aren't printed. These are the actual Bandai kits. Yeah. The rocket launcher, the end of the rocket launcher, I didn't like the color it was, so I just went ahead and made it the gold, the same as everything else. And that was when I just made it gold, but it was, yeah, it was like a year ago almost when I stopped streaming. But now we're back. Hopefully for pretty much good. This is the second week I've been back, so been going all right so far. Yeah, I don't have any that I've printed. I've been thinking about getting a resin printer and trying to paint some actual, like, maybe not minis, maybe statues or something. I'm not much of a mini person, but I guess I would probably do like some 75mm stuff. Oh, you got what resin printer do you have? And do you like it? I'm thinking maybe. Oh, you have a hay gears. Okay. I'm thinking maybe when Black Friday type sales are getting close. So when that comes around, I might take the plunge. I've only ever printed FDM before, because I make a lot of my own stuff, design my own stuff as far as like engineering type parts. I've made stuff I used on my car and my project car and stuff like that. Does come with, yeah, I know the hay gear stuff is fairly expensive. I was thinking maybe of getting either between maybe a GK3 by is it I forget the company name, but anyways, possibly either a GK3 or maybe a the Elgu Saturn Ultra 16K, because it has some added features that make it a little better than the other Ultra. Not that I don't care about the 16K screens. There's other conveniences they added to it. Oh, you went through 2 of them? I know that I don't know everything about resin printers, but I do know it was a screen. I do know the screens on those printers, on resin printers, are considered a consumable, and I know they are on the Saturns. They are not easy to change. You got to take like the whole freaking thing apart to get the screen out. That's one of the big bonuses of the GK stuff, is like the screen just, there's like 4 bolts or something, and the screen comes up. You unplug it. But I don't know if I'd print that much anyways. I mean, there's always a chance of it breaking, I guess, but like the hours it takes to wear out a screen, I don't know if I would actually print that much in it. Man, I was messy today. I got paint all over the brush and everything. Glad you don't print all that frequently. Yeah. The cost isn't too bad for the screen itself. Of course, I don't know about like the 16K screen, I guess, if I got one of those. But like the regular Ultra, the screen cost isn't too bad if you have to replace one. I shouldn't have even sprayed color. I should have just started cleaning. Now I'm taking even longer. That's good. Oh wait, GKS. And I haven't heard, I've heard the Hay Gears brand and stuff, but I haven't actually looked at any reviews for them or anything yet. I kind of just started looking because I was kind of just started thinking about doing it. Ooh. Yeah, there's where the grinder got me. Doesn't feel good getting cleaner in that either, by the way. Oh, and then tightening. I don't know if this comes through on camera or not, but I was tightening the lock nut on the coilover spring on the car, and one of the wrenches slipped off, and that right on the end of the bone went straight into the back of the brake caliper, and now this huge bruise, and it's all swollen. Gotta love working on cars. Come on, get off there. There we go. Yeah, exactly. I did plenty of cursing. one of the times. Let's run just a little bit more cleaner through there. I'll give the needle and stuff a clean later because I need to get out of here. But yeah, one of them I had a skateboard to sit on, to sit next to the wheel well to work, and I went down to sit on the on the skateboard, and I went to put my hand down, and it slipped off. I missed it, and it slipped off, and I just fell backwards into the wall of the garage. I was lucky I didn't hit a nail because all the sidings, like, there's not an inside wall, there's just the outside wall and the framing, and the siding's just like nailed through that, and there's nails sticking through. So I'm lucky I didn't roll over into a nail. But yeah, I was definitely cursing on that one. All right. Well, anyway, I am now 20 minutes over my time. I'm supposed to go watch shows with the kid. So if she even wants to watch shows, I guess I didn't ask her if she wants to. Fault bad build quality of the screen more. Oh yeah. Pressure detection. Yeah, don't they have like some kind of pressure? I know the GK has supposedly has real good pressure detection, from what I understand. Well, anyways, I should be back next week for another Mecha Monday, and I'm not sure when Racing League starts, but we got the sim rig back here somewhere. The camera's backwards from what I think. So we'll be back in the cockpit when the Racing League starts back up. Should be soon. Most of the new models have some form? Okay. That's good to know. Alright. I really need to get out of here. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the follow. And, yeah. We'll see you. Oh, cool. Awesome. Sounds good. Yeah. Peace. You're ready for the bomb. I need to make this music change smoother.